What's up, everyone? Austin here, checking in with a video number 3 for our niche website series. Real quick before we get started, I just want to apologize for not creating any videos recently. This past week has been quite hectic. In case you don't know, I launched a plugin called WP Viral Enforcer, and we actually achieved Product of the Day on JVZoo, which is our selling platform. So that was huge for us. We've been really busy getting the plugin worked out, operating, and sales coming in and handling support requests. So if you're a customer of ours, we really appreciate it. We're doing our best to handle the support. So thanks for everything, and I hope you enjoy the plugin. So with that said, sometime in the coming 4 weeks, I'm going to be writing a post on product creation, and I'll even give y'all the opportunity to get in touch with me if you're interested in product creation, and we can go ahead and work something out and help you get set up in the right direction. So let's touch base on the website that we started on the niche site series and go ahead and go over what was covered the past 2 videos. So we decided to create this niche website about the Assault Pre-Workout product by MusclePharm. Within a couple days, the site was ranking on page 1 for a couple keywords, and I haven't done any initial backlinking or SEO since then. I've just been letting the site sit and age and let more links become indexed and crawled, which is not a bad thing at all. Sometimes that's a really good thing, and in this case, I've been so busy that I figured that was probably a good thing to do, and it also, keeps links looking a little more naturally so that they're naturally indexed and I'm not consistently bombarding new links at the site. So real quick, this video is for truepassiveliving.com. If you're on Twitter, go ahead and follow me at AustinTPL and give me a tweet. Let's get in touch. If you have any questions, send them my way. I love talking to y'all. So real quick, we're going to go into SERPFox, which is the tracking software that I use for some of my websites. And right now I have the assaultpreworkout.com tracking opened. You can see that the net change since the last time I was in here is up 78 spots overall. If you remember last time, we only had 2 keywords indexed on the first page of Google, and those were Assault Pre-Workout with no spaces and Assault Pre-Workout with spaces. And the previous rankings, I believe, were 4 and 6, so you can see right now we've averaged out at about 5 flat for each, which is not bad at all, especially with what little backlinking has been done. So I'm going to go ahead and start attacking that a little bit more aggressively, and I'll go ahead and go over my next SEO moves here shortly. You can also see that every other keyword we're targeting is now indexed, and not only that, but 2 more keywords are in the top 100. They're in the top 50 actually, and the last keyword is sitting at spot number 111, which is actually down 46 spots from the last time SERPFox updated. So what I can typically do at that point when I see that kind of volatility is I go over here and I open up the graph, and I see what the graph movement is for this particular keyword. And you can see right now it's at spot 111. Previously it was at spot 65, which means at that point everything was inside the 100 level, which is huge. That's really good for the amount of SEO work I've done. I really have not touched this site since video 1, so that's quite a bit of free time I've had to let this site rank and do its thing a little bit. And you can see that rankings are still moving around. This keyword is still dancing around a bit, so it's trying to figure out where it goes, and I'll go ahead and give it a little more time to do that probably, but I will start hitting it with some second tier links to the Web 2.0s and buffer sites that were created during videos 1 and 2. And so let's go ahead and look at the volatility for all of these keywords real quick. You can see that Assault Pre-Workout's fairly consistent. It fluctuates typically between ranges 4 and 6, but it's been fluctuating lately between 4 and 5. So this keyword should start stabilizing even more relatively soon. And the second keyword, Assault Pre-Workout with spaces, we can see that it was fairly consistent for a while, and it's become a little jumpy within the last day. So I assume this keyword will start to flatten out as well, looking at past habits, so that keyword's pretty safe in that ranking. Muscle Farm Assault. This keyword had a huge jump earlier today. So my guess is that some backlinks in Web 2.0s that we built to this keyword during videos 1 and 2 were recently indexed within the last 24 hours, and so that's the reason for this jumping. So lately it's been sitting between 27 and 106, so we expect it to stabilize right there, somewhere in between there, probably in the upper areas. Muscle Farm Assault Supplement, we can see the same holds true for this keyword. Within the past 24 hours, it's had a jump from 213 to rank 41, and we can see that it's bouncing between rank 41 and 87. So either way, that keyword's in the top 100, not bad at all. So our keywords look pretty good, pretty stable, and let's go ahead and take a look at earnings so far. Earnings right now are at a balance of $21.11. We are averaging around 4.46% CTR on the impressions for the site. So that's not bad at all. Not bad at all. And so next, our plan of approach is going to be to continue to build backlinks, and we are going to do some new steps that we have not done on the site yet. So let's go ahead and let me get this workshop set up real quick for y'all so you can see what I'm writing. Alright. Okay, should be good to go. Let's check this out, test it real quick. Alright, so the backlinking strategy that we're going to be making this video, first let's go over what we have so far. We have the site layer right here, and at this point we've done a bunch of Web 2.0s coming like this. Web 2.0s. So now what we're going to do, since we have our tier 1 structured, is we're going to run some backlinks at these. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out with wikis, and you can buy these on any marketplace for pretty cheap. I'm probably going to start out with 30,000 wiki links blasted at them, and that's not unique URLs, or not unique domains. So I'm going to have some duplicate domains in there, so we'll see what that does. And I will probably update next video just with these 30,000 wikis blasted at this so that we can see the progress that those have had. And from there we'll just have to see what the results look like. We could potentially add even more onto tier 2, which is the wikis. But at this point I'm not going to promise anything because I don't know what the results will be right now. So expect next video to have a couple updates, the first being what exactly the tier 2 wikis were, and I can even give y'all an example of the template that was used. And the next is going to be the ranking improvements and the revenue improvements. If y'all have any questions on this series, feel free to let me know. I hope this video gives you a nice little checkup. Thanks for checking out TPL. Again, I apologize for the lack of content recently. I've been getting a couple emails asking where I was. So, you know, out of respect for y'all, I figured I would go ahead and update this. And I hope you enjoy. Hope this gives you some more insight as to what's going on with the niche site right now. And if you have any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comments. Appreciate it, guys. Talk to you later.